We have a brand new game.
I was trying to contain myself. Oh my.
Let's go option 1, not safe. These are insane.
And Brandon keep killing it.
Yo, what's good, creative fam?
Is we or is we ain't
Are
cinematic?
we not cinematic? Instagram taught me this week that what I thought was cinema is not cinema. This is cinema.
Hey, we need to know, is this trash?
We need to know right now. Is this
trash?
Is this real or is this trash? Are we talking or are we buying right now? Like, are we not cinematic right now?
I might be buying.
I'm cinematic like crazy, bro.
You buying?
I'm mad cinematic. y'all let me know what lens y'all think we rocking right now. Real quick, are we cinematic? What lens is it right now?
We got that Laowa.
Shh, don't be telling.
4mm.
Don't be telling, bro. What we doing? What we doing?
That's so super trash.
Why y'all saying we trash? The internet said, look,
I can't even repeat Shane.
Bro, filmmakers have gotten way more views than they've ever gotten shooting like this. We just trying to go viral. Can we go viral today?
I feel like the trend was like good for like 2 days.
I think the trend was trash on arrival.
A couple people got 1,000 views.
Yeah.
And now everybody doing it. It's like, ain't nobody care.
Bro, tell me we not cinematic without telling me we not cinematic, dog. We hitting it.
You trashmatic. Trashmatic.
Trashmatic.
Shut up, Sony gang.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, you ready to kick the show off?
Let's kick it off.
Let's kick this thing off, bro. Forget all this mess. Let's go after it. We back. We back.
I'm a gamer, y'all. I'm a gamer.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Lights, camera, action.
Yeah, we back again.
Talking all the latest gear. Bring your lens. Bring your friends. Sony gang.
Pull up.
Canon fan people too. Black Magic Mafia.
Tell me what you're shooting, fool.
We got red users flexing. Lumix gang in the chat. Nikon in the cug. Yeah, we steady making
stacks on stacks.
We breaking it down. No filter. Tell the real from hype. If the camera ain't fire,
we ain't giving it no likes.
NAB.
New drive.
Cine cam.
Who's high?
Black Magic.
Price drop.
Man, that's a
jackpot.
Firmware.
Updates.
Leaks and the rumors. Who got the best shot?
Creative and the movers.
Look, this is Uncensored Real Talk. No cap. Live every week.
Get a fam. Got our back.
CFA Connect. Man, you know where it's at.
So grab your popcorn, hit subscribe, and let's chat. Let's go.
What's good, creative fam?
What's good? Can you turn me up in these headphones?
You max volume.
Do I have my own volume?
You have your own volume on the headphones. Oh my gosh. Hey, y'all, we're super excited to be hanging out with y'all this week. We've got a fun show planned for y'all. But before we hop into it, Darryl, we got a few things we gotta talk through with the people. First off, as y'all know, we are on episode, is this 96?
96.
We are on episode 96, which means 4 episodes till we hit that big 100, my boy.
Dang, that's crazy.
We are so close.
Somebody thought they were roasting us the other week.
Somebody thought they were roasting us?
They thought they were roasting us.
What happened?
I read a comment that was like, y'all still doing this show?
Bro, we just getting started. What you talking about?
We're about to cross 100.
100s. So, couple things. One, we got some fun stuff planned for the big 100 episode. But I will also say this. We need a little bit of help for episode 100.
Yes. It's going to be special.
It will be a special episode. Me and Darryl were talking about it, and we're trying to figure out how to make 100 the big episode. And so one of the ideas that I had was I would love to do either a top 10 or collab or like a collage type post or something of the best moments over the last 100 episodes. So as some of y'all know, like we've had like some crazy moments. I mean, they're iconic, whether it's Darryl telling the entire audience that y'all are trash because y'all haven't hit the like button. The first time we introduced the Diddy cam. Remember when Porter came in here and he was twerking? I think he twerked on you or you twerked on him.
Nah, he twerked on you, dog.
Nah, he ain't twerk on me.
He twerked on you, dog.
Nah, dog. I don't think so. There was a time we told Lumix or Panasonic to go back to making TVs. Thank God they didn't listen to us. Oh, shout out Mac with the super chat coming in.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Mac Chaudhry super chatted $20.
He ain't have
He
nothing to
didn't
say.
have nothing to say.
He has
We
nothing to say.
appreciate you,
We
Mac.
appreciate you. Mac just said, I want to be in first place on the ranking. He said, let me get to
Yes.
first place
Yes.
on the fan ranking list right now. I'm taking the top spot. That's what
See,
he said.
This is what happens when you rock with Canon, Mac. This is what happens. I don't know, but number one.
Number one.
Number one.
He's in the number one spot.
That C50 is going to bring good things to you, Doc.
Oh my gosh. But so we have the big 100 episode coming up real soon. So what we need y'all's help with is, for those of y'all who've been fans for a while, who've been rocking with us for a minute, y'all probably have moments that are your favorites that whether it's the ballet, dude, I just like a
Dude, the
like
ballet.
a flashback, the ballet.
Was that on your birthday episode?
I think that was on my birthday episode.
I
Oh,
think
and then
you-
our birthday
I think you
episodes.
twerked on that episode.
I remember both of our birthday episodes had some pretty embarrassing moments. But what's crazy is we're about to celebrate 100 episodes. And so if you guys have any favorite moments from the show, we would love it if y'all could help us out. Go find the episode, find the timestamp, or if you want to even like screen record it or export it and
Super
send it out.
zealous.
Like what?
Be super zealous and
Yeah,
clip it.
Like or
Oh
just
my
straight
gosh.
clip it and
Yeah.
send it over to us. We're gonna be trying to do it ourselves, but like normally we don't ask y'all for a whole lot. But this time I am gonna ask y'all for help. So if y'all have any spare time, anybody who's willing to go through some of our past episodes, find some of your favorite moments, and at least you don't even have to clip it yourself, but if you just send me the episode and the timestamp to make it easy, that would be awesome because
We'll give you credit.
we'll give you credit.
We'll give you credit.
Yeah.
We'll be like, hey, this was Shane's favorite moment.
Yes. That don't sound like a whole lot of credit talk. I feel like you. It's like when a client's like, "I'll pay you like $50." It's like I'd rather do it for free. Just don't pay me at all. Like what are we talking about?
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Yes, Ty, that was funny, bro.
Ty,
Oh my
when we
gosh.
thought we were in a members only stream and we
So,
wasn't. Oh my
In a real way, because I got to hash that just for a second, bro. The way we were just told something confidential. And then 30 minutes later, we were on a stream that we thought was private.
Oh my god, bro! 100 episodes. We have had some gems,
That was
dog.
wild, bro.
We have had some gems. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
Sponsors, we don't do that anymore.
Yeah, we're much more professional.
Yeah, we're way professional.
Yeah,
We
we're
don't-
super professional.
we there was no NDAs involved.
You notice we haven't had a sponsor since then. Oh gosh.
Seriously.
Yeah, we might have to change the name of the show to Unsponsorable.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That was pretty big time.
Yes, Colton, find that episode.
When y'all rapped happy birthday. Oh yeah, we rapped
Dude,
happy
so
birthday to
good.
Colton. Oh my Colton,
good.
just let us know when your birthday was. That'll make it easy to find that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that was so funny. Oh, and then remember Justin freestyled and then his mic wasn't on, so then we had to go back and he ran it back a second time.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, somebody send us the silent rap from Justin.
Oh my gosh, bro. So many good moments. We've had some great people on. Remember when you made me and Brittany
What are you talking about? Oh, keep going.
remember when you made me and Brittany play that game and it had just like the wildest videos in it? I was like mad uncomfortable. Oh my gosh.
Dude, Logan, I don't even know what he's talking. Scroll back up to Logan's comment. I
what'd
feel like
he
he's
say?
just saying stuff now.
What'd he say? One of my favorite moments when y'all
No, right there.
the fight episode with the oh, he's talking about,
talking about?
Mike Tyson. When we were watching the Mike Tyson fight, and then Mike Tyson was like, he was just having an interview, and this man
Live
turned
television.
around, walked away, and just man cheeks
All cheeks.
all up on the screen.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy, bro. This has been so much fun. But yeah, 100 episodes coming up real fast. So if y'all have your favorite episodes, Colton, do me a favor, DM me that because I'm not gonna remember that after the stream. But if y'all have your favorite moments, anything that stands out to you, do me a huge favor. Send that over to us. You can send it over to my Instagram. Let me pop that up on the screen real quick. Y'all can follow me over on Instagram at BWashMedia. I'm also BWash Media Everything. Send me those moments. What?
Shames.
What'd he say?
That was
oh my
that was
gosh.
a funny episode, bro. To our well-endowed members, bro. The way y'all ran with that for so long, bro.
Bro, well endowed introduced medium format. y'all literally have more jokes than we do. Like
seriously,
it's freaking crazy.
Logan has had some gems over the year.
I just realized I don't have a
lot of storage.
I have no storage. We ain't gonna have hardly no clips on this episode.
We have to pull it from the program.
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
You ready to jump?
Yeah, let's go ahead. You ready to jump into the first story for the day?
Yep.
All right. So first off, look at us go. All right, we're only. Oh, we are 15 minutes in. We're 15 minutes in.
We're doing our normal.
We're doing good. We're keeping the status quo. First off, do you want to acknowledge why you're doing like some weird product placement?
I'm not doing any weird. I was just shooting a little feature 15 minutes ago and it just happened. Yeah.
Just a straight up lie and
not sponsored.
Yeah,
not sponsored.
What are you talking about?
Not sponsored. Not sponsored. One day, hopefully. Anyways, dude. So, guys, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys out the gate. We have some incredible people at Canon. This is not a C50, but we have some incredible people at Canon that have been sending us out gear to test. And if y'all follow me on IG, y'all know I've been posting crazy content of the R1 and the 100 to 300. And so our good friend over at Canon, he said, like, what do y'all want to loan out for the next 2 weeks? And Brandon picked up some diabolical lenses, bro. The man was like, you got $50K in insurance, doc? Or 50? Not C50. You got $50K in insurance. You cover this? Anyways, but our good friends at Canon sent out the 20 VCM.
Yeah.
And the C400. So testing that out this week. Really excited about this camera. They also sent out the C80, which is really dope. To be clear, because I filmed a video for the R1, which is dope. Brandon let me use the studio, so really excited about that. But disclaimer, no money. Don't have to shoot a video, but excited to test out this gear and really just kind of share it with you guys. So I appreciate you guys that asked the questions about the C400. I'm making a little video to answer any questions about the C400. So yeah.
So I got a question for you because Darryl is a very unique individual on the internet.
100%.
Because just to give you guys a little peek around the corner, we didn't plan this, so you don't know this question's coming. So figure out your answer. I'm not gonna tell you what the question is. But Darrell's a very unique feature on the internet because he is not a influencer by the traditional sense. Like we started this show.
I snuck in the back door.
I can't. You gotta chill. I no longer like this sitting arrangement.
Two dudes on a couch.
You can't be that. Oh gosh. They are too. Look, see, I knew it.
Wrong.
But Darrell's not an influencer in the traditional sense. He doesn't have, or he hasn't had his own YouTube channel up until this point. We obviously we started this show on my channel, and then because of the success of it, and we wanted to make it easier for y'all, we spun it off onto its own channel, which is what you guys are watching right now. But so you don't technically have your own channel.
Yeah.
But you obviously still have influence, and we have people that love. I'd love to submit a clip from 10 seconds ago. Oh, Stanley, you're hilarious. But so this is sort of your first time working with a brand that you genuinely wanted to.
Yeah.
They reached out, asked you, hey, do you want to check out some gear? Obviously, the answer was yes. They're basically your daddy.
Whoa.
What? Canon's not your daddy?
Whoa, that's deep.
I'm pretty sure we've made that public information.
Nikon's your daddy.
Red's my daddy. My daddy just got
And
beat
whose
up.
daddy is Red's daddy?
Nikon is my granddaddy. Nikon is my granddaddy. Let's get it straight.
Who's your daddy's daddy?
Guilty. Guilty as charged. Your daddy's daddy. Bro, that needs to go on this t-shirt. Who's your daddy's daddy? Oh my gosh. But with your first time getting a chance to work with Canon, they told you up front you did not have to make a video, right?
Yeah.
Question. They sent you the R1
Yeah.
and the 100 to 300 because they enjoy the show. We've met them. They're cool. They like us, right? Question becomes, even though they told you didn't have to make a video,
Yeah.
now as a semi-influencer,
Yeah.
because you have a weird relationship with that whole deal, did you feel obligated to make a video, honestly? Like, did you feel obligated to make a video?
Yeah. So I'm gonna back up just a little bit. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, hanging around Brandon, doing the podcast, going to like Cinegear, going to NAB, going to different conferences and conventions. It's been so cool. Like, it's been so awesome just to just kind of be like a I was gonna say like a passenger princess, but that sounds weird. But it's been so dope. But I will tell you, I'm gonna tell you like a real legit thing. And Brandon's gonna hate that I'm gonna say this, but like Brandon's like famous, bro. And so we'd be walking places, people be like, "Hey, Brandon."
I'm
Like,
not
oh my
famous,
gosh.
dog.
Yeah, but I'm just saying Brandon's famous. So y'all know Brandon. I don't have to convince y'all. Y'all are watch the show. But bro, the way brands also, it'd be like Brandon would just like walk into rooms and they would want their attention. And I'm not saying this from like a sad place, but like I would be next to him and people would be like, "Dog, I don't know you." Like, who are you? And so anyways, that happened for a very long time. And thankfully, graciously, since the podcast has gotten bigger, like more people will kind of like recognize me and say hi to me and that sort of deal. But anyways, I want to focus on I want to focus on the brand part of it. I cannot tell you how many brands, dog. Bro, look at me and like, where's Brandon? So with that being said, there's a point to this long story. I want to give like the biggest props to Canon, bro. Because when they were like, we watch your show, we enjoy your show, we wanted our show to be called Uncensored, like their podcast, and they were like, "Hey, Darryl, we'd love to send something out to you." Man, I tell you, man, I'm forever grateful for that. So y'all can 100% call me a shill for wanting to make a video for Canon. Bro, I've been rocking Canon for 15 years.
I think that's the last thing you have to try to convince us is
No.
you've been rocking Canon for 15 years.
No, I'm just saying, I've been rocking for 15 years. And so for the 15 years, in the last 6 months, they've been willing to say like, "Hey, we'll send you gear to loan, not to have, not to keep," that sort of deal. So I appreciate all y'all, bro, that put on Instagram, "Yo, Canon USA, make him an ambassador," because that would be incredible. But I'm making a video because I mean this 10 toes down. The R1 might be the best Canon camera. It's stupid.
But what you got showing up on Monday?
I'm not gonna release nothing out the bag because I got a YouTube video of the R1
that he desperately
but
wants y'all to go watch.
Well, it's not ours. But the R1, there's a reason why it's the flagship, and it is the flagship.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave it there. I have more for y'all, whatever. But like, yeah, no, I didn't feel obligated. Like I wanted to, because in a real way, I've done posted 30 posts about the R1, and on
This
Instagram.
man ain't never posted on Instagram this much in his life.
Seriously, and it's because I'm tired of the glazing. It's great.
No, the reason why I asked you that question is because I think a lot of times, especially as creators, like, because I've been doing this for I don't know how many years at this point.
Yeah.
I should stop counting now because it just makes me feel old. But like when you do this for long enough, you know, the question always comes up like, do you feel obligated to make a video when a brand sends you something? But like in a very real way, and I think you have this experience the same as me.
Yeah.
Is that like when like this is gonna sound bougie, and I don't mean for it to.
Yeah.
But because it's a blessing, and I want people to understand the blessing is that when a brand offers to send you something,
Yeah.
like you gotta want what they're sending too.
100%.
And so because I mean I have my emails filled with trash.
Yeah.
Like people just want to send trash, and I'm just like, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. And then when they actually send you something that you want to receive,
Yeah.
of course you want to make a video because that's what we love doing anyway. Like we make videos for free, and if you send us something that makes us excited, then yeah, we're gonna make the video about the thing that makes us excited. So as you go off into now your new YouTube journey and you start reviewing products and you're officially an influencer, dog. You're an influencer, dog. We're gonna be walking in rooms and they're gonna be like, Are you with the tall guy with the dreads? I'm like, yeah, I'm his camera operator. I'll be following you in the rooms as you're being famous. And I just want you to like remember this moment right before you drop this first video, before you became an official Canon shill. Remember this moment, because you will never shill like this ever again.
Keep speaking that, man.
Hey, bro.
I can't wait.
I've been pushing for this, y'all. I've been pushing this man to start this channel for
Ambassador.
a long time.
Bro.
So let's get him there.
Bro, I'm gonna change my user tag to Darryl Peak Ambassador. Canon Ambassador.
Future Canon
You
Ambassador.
will know the day.
You know what you
will
gotta
know
do?
the day.
You gotta put Future Canon Ambassador, and then we'll have a big celebration moment when we cross out that word future.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That'd
it.
be dope.
All right. So are you ready to actually jump into the first story now?
26 minutes in. Y'all thought we were ready.
Joke's on y'all. Also, you know why we did that to y'all? Because there's 193 people watching live right now and only 42 likes.
193 people here in the glaze. That's wild. Hit that like.
You know what's also crazy? That there's that many trash cans on the internet right now.
Y'all stop being trash.
Yep.
Take your phone out your pockets.
Trash
Hit
day
the like
is
button.
tomorrow. Trash day is on Wednesdays and Saturdays. All right, it's not on Fridays. Stop. Hit that like button. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into this first story, because this first story literally broke this morning. So
Sony exec just left the chat.
yeah, they did. All right, so if y'all did not see this, it's because it literally happened this morning. We got our first round of rumored specs for the Lumix S1H2. And y'all, I am not trying to exaggerate. If this list is accurate, this camera will be diabolical.
It feels like they declared war.
Bro, they didn't declare war. Have you ever heard like the Trojan horse thing where like, you know, you sneak something into the horse, you send it in, they come out and they slaughter everybody? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay. This was like, they just said, forget that part. We just gonna run inside and slaughter everybody. There's no surprise. There's no secret.
Yeah.
We just coming for the throat. And what's insane to me is that it's coming from Lumix, a company that we've already talked about, is like 9% of the whole market. 9% of the whole market. And so this is all coming from L rumors. Okay. So if y'all have not, if y'all didn't know that we have Sony rumors, we have Canon rumors, we have Nikon rumors, and then there's L rumors. I think
Aren't
one
they
guy.
run?
I think all of them are run by one dude. Because sometimes the posts be exactly the same.
Seriously.
Like when it's like a lens.
Copy and paste.
Yeah, it's like literally. I think he can press a button on the back end of the website and be like, all right,
that's
post it
wild.
to this one, post it to this one, and give me the ad dollars on all of them.
Update my blog.
Yes. Oh, shout out, new subscriber. What's up, Image God. Is that what it is? Image God. Thank you for subscribing. By the way, if you guys haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button.
I hope your images are incredible.
Bro, with a name like that, they better be. Don't get roasted.
No offense. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
we're sure they're great. All right, so here are the specs that we are currently getting from the Lumix S1HII spec release, and I did grab an image. Let me see if I can pull that image up. Actually, the image ain't gonna be helpful because it's all in another language. But here is what the specs have been translated into. So first off, this is a full frame CMOS sensor with a global shutter. Now, off rip, like that's the first bullet point. That's insane.
I guess we'll do this later. Hold on, you keep going.
Let's finish out this. Let's finish out what it is.
Yeah.
The next points are equally as insane. So this camera is going to have, supposedly, allegedly, this is what the rumors say, 16 stops of dynamic range, Vlog 2 Gamma with 16 stops of dynamic range, built-in RE color science technology, real-time LUT support with, this was like such a random number, so it makes me feel like it might be pretty accurate, 39 selectable LUTs via a LUT button on the actual device, 4K at up to 240 frames a second, internal recording. What?
These specs, dog.
Hold on. We ain't done yet. 5.1K. I'm assuming this is open gate because that's how it does it on the S1 II. 5.1K up to 120 frames a second. Open gate. Hold on. Internal ProRes RAW mode, ProRes 444 XQ, ProRes 444, ProRes 422 HQ, ProRes 422, and ProRes 422 LT.
Don't forget RE log.
I said that one.
Did you?
Built-in RE color science technology. That's what that is. That's RE log. That's RE log. That's what they mean by that.
Gotcha.
It also, just for those people like Maddie, like no shade to Maddie, but he got real mad about the data rates that he had with the ZR, with the ZR, and with the R50,
and with the C50.
C50, sorry, with the C50. This man does not like high data rate cameras, clearly, right?
Yes.
So we know what he should be reviewing going forward.
Yes.
But this camera will be able to allegedly shoot in 10-bit 422 internal recording as well. So that's for all you people who don't want high data rates. You got that also. We're not done yet. Phase detect hybrid autofocus. 32-bit float audio recording internal. 8.5 stops of in-body stabilization. 5-axis IBIS with active image stabilization or active IS stabilization as well. You think I'm done? I'm not. This is a long-ass list. 1.84 million dot free-angled LCD monitor.
You sure it's not billion?
No, it says million. New generation EVF with a 120 hertz refresh rate and near zero blackout. Dual CF Express Type B card slots. External SSD, external SSD recording supported. A reworked thermal design for extended recording sessions.
It comes on a block of ice.
Hold on. And it will be a professionally weather-sealed resistant body design. My gosh.
Dude, I know who submitted this list.
Is this who submitted this list?
Some mad FX3 boys.
Bro.
They want people's expectations to be so high on this camera
that they can't help.
Anything less is disappointment.
Bro, this list is so insane. Like, I mean, first off,
how big would the camera have to be to not overheat?
Well, so you'd have to be able to put in like a car fan. I mean, don't get me wrong. If these specs, Yeah. Oh, and just because they did want to leave you a little bit of, they wanted you to be disappointed in some way because built-in disappointment. This list currently says nothing about indies. So
yeah, camera companies hate us.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
So, bro, the way this list
not you, Sean. We know you're watching. Not you.
The way this list is so crazy that you could pick 5 things out of this list, 5 random things out of this list, and just say those are the leaks, and that would have been insane.
Yeah.
But the fact that you tried to put, what is that, over 10, 15 things on this list?
Yes.
And try to be this is the new camera. Where are you supposed to go from here? If you're
what
Lumix,
do you think's real? What do you think's real on this list?
Okay, before we go there, I will say, you know who I feel bad for?
Who?
I feel bad for Lumix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got sabotaged.
You got to look at this list. You got to be bro, we going to let them down.
This sounds like the list for the R5 II, where they're quad pixel autofocus shoots in 14K.
Yeah. This was, you're right. This is some Sony exec who's all right, look. We gotta put down them. Nobody liked our FX2, so we're gonna make sure that everybody's disappointed on whatever Lumix comes out with.
The S1H2 is probably gonna be a phenomenal camera, but this is something that came out of the future. So what do you think is real off of this list?
What do I actually think is real, or what would I like to be real? Because those are two totally different things.
No. What do you think is real?
Okay, I think I'm gonna go through the list. I believe. Ooh, I don't even think 16. No. I do think a built-in Ari. So I go built-in Ari LUTs.
Real-time LUT support.
No. Wait, sorry. What were you saying?
Real-time LUT support.
Yeah, but it says real-time LUT support. 39 LUT selectable. I don't think
you thought that was real because it was specific.
39 is a big deal.
Okay.
39 is a lot. I don't even know if I don't even know if I have 39 LUTs across all my cameras.
Okay.
Let alone 39 to go into one camera. You know what I mean?
Y'all got 39 LUTs?
Who? Yeah.
We got 3 that we use.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, how many LUTs do you need? That's crazy.
I need it all. Everybody's LUTs.
Max said real-time general overheating support.
A little screen pops up.
Oh my god!
Put me in the freezer.
Yeah, for real. So I think we're gonna get that. These are crazy. 10-bit 422 internal. I think we can have that.
I think we could have that.
32-bit float internal doesn't sound insane anymore, especially because the ZR has it. No, the ZR has it.
It has it internal?
Yeah.
Dang, that's wild.
And one thing we know about a lot of these cameras is a lot of the parts are kind of bought off of shelves.
Okay.
Right? So like we know, for example, Sony sells a lot of sensors, and a lot of these companies, I think even Lumix, buys their sensors from Sony. Now they'll tweak them or whatever, but if there is a board that can support 32-bit internal inside of a camera, if somebody made that board, it's just a matter of time before everybody goes and buys that board. They'll tweak it to fit inside their camera, but they can buy the technology. It exists now.
Yeah.
So I do think we'll get 32-bit internal. I think that we could get 8 stops of in-body image stabilization. That doesn't sound crazy
Pioneers.
for Lumix. They're always pushing the envelope there. 5-axis IBIS. I don't think I understand what all 5 axes are because my gimbal has 3. I gotta buy a tool.
It has to be the up and down.
But that's the 4 stop. So if you buy you buy an arm, that gets you the Z axis. So that's the 4 stop. So I don't know what the 5th axis is. Rotate, I can flip it, the sensor rotates to stay right. I don't know what that is.
You can spin the camera. It's like the GoPro MAX.
Yeah, the
lens.
sensor just stays. The sensor just rotates in the body. No vertical shooting because the sensor's gonna move with you. So I think that one could possibly be in there. Dual CF Express Type B slots. If the camera's big enough, that could be there.
Nah, that's pro.
No, but this is the H, right? This would be their
Look
answer.
at the size of that camera.
Yeah, but you don't understand. The ZR looks small like that, and then you look at it in person, and it's much bigger. Well, this won't, hopefully.
Well, I'm not saying it in a bad way, but I feel like that size, the R1 is huge.
But that S1H in the picture, it could be this big.
That is true. That is
That's
true.
what I'm saying. Like
It's
we
just
don't.
shrunk down.
Yeah, it's a thumbnail. Like it's
Yeah,
smaller. Like I don't know. And that's a render. That's probably like an AI render.
Yeah, for sure.
And then so yeah, I think. I mean, now things I hope is in there. I would love a global shutter. I'm obsessed with the global shutter. The global shutter is one of the things that it's like we went and shot boxing last week.
Yeah.
And it was the number one reason why I took the Raptor was because I was like, I don't want to shoot this with a rolling shutter. I want to shoot this with a global shutter.
I heard somebody say this in the comments. Darryl don't talk about his KX anymore. Bro, I use my KX, bro.
Bro.
We shot, Brandon shot on the Raptor. I shot on the KX the entire fight.
Yes. Ringside. What do you have in the bag that you never picked up?
Shut up. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Don't talk about him. He's sitting right there.
We ain't gonna talk about it. We got dedicated shoots.
Yeah, okay. So red is still goated. Like I said last week, the red is goated. I would love to see global shutter in this camera. I would love to see open gate at 120 frames a second, even if that's 5.1K. It does sound crazy.
That sounds crazy.
It does, but if you're talking about S1H, like you have the S1R that does open gate at up to 30. You have the S1HII that gives you open gate at up to 60. If you're going to be the S1H, you gotta go bigger. Like you can't do what the S1HII is doing.
Cut your arm off. What are we talking about?
No, I'm just talking about that's their step ladder. Like the
what
S1H.
is the price point of this camera?
Okay, so
traditionally,
that's the big question. I don't know what the price
$1,500.
No, this is like a $4,000 camera. We're talking about a $4,000, $4,200 camera with the after tariffs and all that stuff.
Does anything come close to this spec camera? This rumors.
But if we're being honest, when the S1H, the first one came out, nothing came close to that camera either.
Even Blackmagic?
Not even Blackmagic. Not at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the one thing I will give Lumix.
Yeah.
When they release cameras, they are ahead of their time, and those specs will hold them for a line.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Canon's been working on the C50 for, I would presume, at least 3 years.
Yeah.
The S1H, or I'm sorry, the S1HII that already exists, it outperforms it in other areas. So Lumix is always ahead of the game.
When I tell
they just don't have adoption.
When I tell you, I don't know. The only thing that I know about Lumix is the GH4, GH5, GH6, 7. Like that's all I know. Like
but those are
I don't
those
know.
Are
I'm saying I didn't even.
thirds.
No, I know. I'm just saying I didn't know. I didn't even know about that camera.
Yeah, so that's the deal.
Original,
the S1H. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like the S1H. Like, I think that the reason why is because nobody really was shooting Lumix back then. The S1H, the first one, didn't get enough praise for what it was able to do, but that was also because of, like, you know, L-mount situations. Nobody was really shooting Lumix. The few people who were diehard Lumix shooters were shooting GH5, GH6s. So they had micro four thirds sensors. They didn't have L-mount stuff. So, like, it just wasn't the camera. Now, thanks to people like, you know, the Shield Team 6, who has made Lumix, who's basically put Lumix on the map from a video standpoint. I'm giving Kofi credit, Terry credit, Kayamaki credit, and everybody who got in trouble for going to Japan. Those people have put Lumix on the map. And now that Lumix is on the map, when an S1H Mark II drops, people will be there to focus on it, and we'll be making videos about it and talking about it. And Sean, me and Darryl would like to throw our hat in the ring. We would love to come to.
We'd love to go to Japan.
Japan.
We'll take all the smoke.
Yeah, we don't care. I'll make video talking trash about people who went to Japan while I'm in Japan talking about Japan. Say I won't. So, that was the other thing. So we did not get a resolution. But the one thing it did say when it said full frame CMOS sensor with a global shutter, approximately 16 megapixels, that puts you at 6K. Kobe, of course I'm waking up at 5 a.m. What you talking about? We going on a walk together.
Seriously.
I think that puts this camera at 6K, which for me, I'm going to be real with y'all. As a Raptor shooter, 6K is the sensor. That's what you need. 8K, a little too much. 6K is kind of perfect. You got a small enough sensor so you can still have great low light performance, but then you also have enough resolution so you can deliver in 4K and still reframe. Unless you're the Raptor and your low light is goated at 8K, you ain't got no business going to 8K. So if this camera sits at 6K, I'll be totally happy with it. But I got to tell you,
and you're going to overheat.
And you probably will. Yeah, the fan on the Raptor is louder than almost anything in the room. So like people are always like, oh, like, you know, like how do you handle recording audio directly into the camera? Like, do you use a shotgun mic? And I'm like, no, the fan is too loud. What are you talking about? We got to boom and lob everything. So yes, that's sort of the issue. But yeah, this camera, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, dog. If hopefully everybody heard all those specs, but these specs are insane. What do you think is real, and what are your initial reactions to this list?
I'm gonna say the entire list is fake, and it's not because I don't like the S1H2. These are just this is crazy work. Global shutter, Sony and Red, but only global shutters.
But here's the thing: Lumix buys sensors from Sony.
That's true. That's possible. That's possible.
And not only do they buy them,
what's the size of the A9?
We have learned. I don't know, but we have learned that not only can Lumix buy the same sensor, but they can work it differently. So Lumix is like, because we saw this with the Z6 III. Lumix took the same sensor from the Z6 III, threw it in the the S1 II, and made it perform better. Now, granted, it cost more money. But they were able to get lower noise performance out of that same sensor. So if you're telling me that Lumix can take the same sensor that's in the A9, that's the global shutter sensor, right? But the problem with that one was dynamic range and some photo issues.
And they tweaked it.
This is a video sensor. So you're talking about take that sensor, tweak it, put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it? Bro, I'm here for the global shutter. You see what I'm saying?
No, I can see a future then, to be fair, if they purchased Sony sensors in the past. 16 stop it.
That's a lot.
Stop it.
That might be what they market.
That's what they report.
That's what they market. And then
it'll be 13.1.
Nah, they'll at least get 14.
I don't know.
They'll at least get 14.
There's a lot of Aries that are 13.
And that's good enough for Hollywood.
I do think it'll have the Ari color science. That 4K 240. Y'all on that moon rock with Snoop Dogg.
4K. Okay, what about 4K 240 no audio?
And they said no crop mentioned? Get out of here. Like, what are we talking about here? That's wild work. I do believe that there will be open gate on this. Although it doesn't say that. It says full frame recording. 120. Get out of here, bro. 60 frames. 5K, 5.1K, open gate, 60. I think this camera's going to be cool. Like, I'm excited for them to push the industry, and I'm excited specifically for them to come out with would this be considered like a flagship?
This would be their flagship video.
Yeah,
this would
flagship
be like
video?
This would be their C50, their FX3 killer. Like, I mean, I'm so tired of that. But like, that's literally what this would be. This would be their top of the line video focused camera that's still in a small mirrorless style body before they would, like, if they, I don't know if they are planning, but like if they were to go to like a full size cinema, like a C80 or an FX6, something like that, this would be their step right before that, would be my guess.
Dude, if anybody goes for it, it's Lumix.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people complain about the S1 II having so many flavors, so many varieties, so many codecs, so many resolutions that you could shoot at.
Yeah.
I feel like this camera will be that on crack. So I do think that if somebody's going to swing for the fences, it will be Lumix, and I'm here for it.
Well, so, and here's the other thing that I'm thinking about with Lumix, because Lumix will give you stuff that you can't use, but they'll be like, well, you got it. Right? So, like, for example, they might be saying, like, okay, you can get 4K 240.
Yeah.
But put your camera on a tripod. Don't touch it because it will wobble to death. Right?
Or you'll overheat it.
But what they're going to do is they're going to put it in the camera and say, you figure out how to use it if you can use it. And like, personally, I would prefer that. Like, don't hinder the camera.
100%.
Like, let me figure out the best case. Because it might be able to do 4K 240, but it's got to be locked off. That means it'll do a great 4K 120.
Yeah.
And that might have, because it's obviously a lot less to read out or a lot less to process. The readout speed on that is faster, and so that's when you want to go handheld, 4K 120. But if you're trying to get, somebody pouring a glass of coffee, 240, locked off on a tripod, boom, you got it. The option is there. And that's the thing I like about Lumix.
Yeah.
They gonna give you the option.
Yeah.
Colton said, don't touch it or it'll explode. Yeah. When they said...
This version...
So I'm gonna tell you, there's a few things on this list that tell me, what if this is right, dog?
Dude,
So,
if it is...
here are the things that stand out to me. Here are the things that stand out to me that make me go, just maybe. First off, there's enough truth in some of this that make a lot of sense to me. One, external SSD recording support.
Yeah.
The fact that was put on here tells me that, like, okay, they might be already thinking that some of this could be too much for the camera to handle internally.
Yeah.
But if you could do 4K 240 recording, but it had to go to an SSD, boom, that would make that a feature that you could use.
Yeah.
But there are some limitations to it, right? But this is their go all out type camera, so who cares, right? So the external SSD recording tells me that, like, maybe some of the things that we think might be crazy become possible with the right SSD.
Yeah.
Another thing on here that makes me kind of think this actually could be possible is the fact that they included 10-bit 422 internal recording, because that tells me that you're actually thinking about how people will really use this camera, probably on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
All those ProRes options, while great, we all know ProRes is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So don't make no sense to have all those ProRes options in there if that's the only thing you can do. So the fact that they're giving you everything from all the ProRes options, the internal ProRes RAW, all the way down to just, hey, you need to shoot something simple? 10-bit 422, you're good.
Yeah.
Right? That tells me maybe this list might actually be, worthwhile and be truthful. And then some other things that we already know that they're doing: the real-time LUTs, the 16 stops to dynamic range, the fact that the global shutter sensor already out there is like, it's on a shelf, they can pick it up and buy it. The 32-bit that they can go out on a shelf, they can buy it, because we know that's how Lumix makes a lot of their cameras.
Yeah.
They go find stuff that other people have already made. They bring it in their cameras, and then they shoot it up with some steroids, and we're sitting around going like, why didn't Sony do this? Why didn't Nikon do this? Why didn't... So
they going for broke.
And here's the other thing. This is the biggest one to me. This is by far the biggest one to me. Lumix has nothing to lose. Like, truthfully, when you only make up 9% of the entire market, you have nothing to lose. So yeah.
Well, you could lose that 9%.
No, you can't. Because if we're being honest, when we say Lumix and Panasonic make up 9%, we got to be real. Probably over half of that is broadcast.
Oh.
Lumix ain't selling 9% in their Lumix cinema, like their mirrorless cameras. That ain't 9% of the market. So their broadcast is fine.
Yeah.
So when I say they got nothing to lose, put out a camera that beats everybody else to a pulp.
Yeah.
And then see if you can move the needle, because you ain't got a cinema line to protect. You don't have anything higher than this that you gotta, be cautious of. And if the camera flops, your S1H didn't sell either. So like, you may spend some money on R&D, but guess what? You'll filter that R&D down into other cameras underneath it. So I'm not saying that it will flop, but like, in a very real way, they got nothing to lose. Freaking go for it. And we'll all benefit from it. Even if you don't shoot Lumix, this will push, like, if Blackmagic sees this, the Pixels might drop again in price. The 6K just dropped because of what Canon and Nikon did.
Yeah.
Lumix dropped this camera, and all you mafia boys will be able to get your Pixels even cheaper. Like, Canon's going to have to bring down the price. Maybe, finally, Sony will actually drop the price on the FX3. Because we all know right now that camera is way overpriced, and tariffs are not helping them. Did you see that the A7S3 just went up in price?
Dang.
The S3 just went up in price because of tariffs. So, bro, it is absolutely insane. If Lumix could do this, I'm gonna tell them, if this wasn't your goal,
yeah,
make it your goal.
Yeah.
Make this the goal.
Send it back to R&D.
Yeah, just go start over.
Make this camera.
Do your best
So
to make this camera.
my take is, bro, we have just created let's see if this username is better.
Just out of the frame.
He changed his username.
He's like,
He ain't image guy no more.
I'm not the image guy. They're like, do I look good in the photo? Yeah, you're just out of frame.
Would I be excited for this camera? Yes, I'd be excited for this camera. This camera sounds insane, especially at the right price point. But I am just slightly worried that people like doing crack and posting on the internet. And this sounds like crack. So just throw it out there. Like Lumix, I know you're going to create an incredible camera. Do some stuff on this list. But guys, don't get your hopes up. Because this is wild. This it's going to do all this, and it's going to have a micro 1/8 camera.
Micro 1/8 sensor.
Yeah. Because this sounds crazy on a full frame global shutter.
This does sound crazy. But, bro, we've been asking for alien tech and cheap prices the entire show. It's part of the DNA of the show. So,
Seriously,
Lumix,
give me the pyramids.
my job is not to figure out how to make this possible. That's your job. My job is just to ask for it. So,
Work it, Sean.
yeah. And don't make it like $6,000. Don't do that. $2,000
Well, maybe
tops.
you could.
I'm just kidding.
Bro, you probably... Is this better than a KX?
Bro. Oof.
This is better than a KX.
Yeah. Yeah, this does.
This is better than a KX. Lumix could place this at 7. And I don't know that people would buy it at 7, but this is a $7,000 list. This is more than a $7,000 list.
You know what they should do?
Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly what you could do with this list right now. First off, this is going to be a very expensive thing for y'all to do. So nobody judge me for what I'm about to say next. All right. Just go with me for a minute. Step 1, buy Ari. All right. Buy Ari. Step 2, release this camera with Ari's name on it and sell it for $7,000.
Call it an AR.
To go it right next door to the Komodo X, and it would send shockwaves. Because like with Red, there is some prestige to the name, but you put that Red name at the right price point. I think the price dropped on the KX. Darryl had one in less than 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even kidding. Like,
yeah.
the Komodo X went from 10,000 to 7,000. Darryl had it in his hand in less than 3 months. You come if Ari, if this is a $7,000 Ari, global shutter, 16 stops, full frame, not Super 35, full frame, and it's got all this stuff on there. I'm telling you, with the Ari name, you would not bat an eye if this camera cost $7,000. The only reason why a lot of y'all are asking for this camera at $5,000 is because it has Lumix's name on it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just super saying.
Yeah. If it had Ari on it, it would fly.
And that's the crazy part.
Fly.
It's just the name. We still got the Ari color science in it. You got all these same things, but you put Ari's name on it for 7 bands.
Yeah.
It would fly. People who own KXs would sell them just to say, because there is something about saying, I shoot on an Ari. There's prestige. There's prestige to the name. Now, people who own Aris will probably be pissed. If you an Ari owner, you'd be pissed, but there's only like 5,000 y'all? Like five of y'all in the whole world?
5 owner operators.
Yeah.
We got a very good question up here.
What?
Brandon, Washington, are you talking or are you buying?
Where? Who said that?
Go up.
Where?
Go up.
Where we at?
Go up.
Where we at?
Dang, y'all be commenting,
Y'all
bro.
commented fast, dog.
Where's it at?
I don't know. But here's
Anyways,
the deal.
are you talking on the S1HII, or are you buying?
Look,
Let us know in the chat. Dang, we got 256 people in here and only 86 likes. Y'all better hit that like button. We didn't know there was this many Lumix shooters in the world. Dang. That's wild. I thought this was a Canon show. Hit that like button, trash cans. All right. And let us know, talking or buying. Look, as stated, the specs that we stated.
Yes. So are
you buying or are you talking? Let Lumix know.
So look, I'm gonna go through the specs one last time. And we're gonna talk if you're talking or you buying, realistically. So these are the specs. In case you showed up a little bit late, these are the specs that we are talking about from the rumored leaked specs, allegedly, of the Lumix S1H2. Full frame CMOS sensor with a global shutter, approximately 16 megapixels, which should get us 6K. 16 stops of dynamic range. V-Log 2 Gamma with 16 stops of dynamic range. Built-in RA log color science. Real-time LUT support with 39 LUT selectable via a LUT button. 4K, 240 frames, internal recording, no crop mentioned. 5.1K at up to 120 frames, open gate, full frame recording. Internal ProRes RAW mode, including ProRes 444 XQ, ProRes 444, ProRes 422 HQ, ProRes 422, and ProRes 422 LT. Every flavor of ProRes you could possibly want, including the RAW. 10-bit 422 internal recording. If you don't want to deal with the screen size, or if you don't want to deal with the data size, talking to you, Maddie Hapoya. Phase Detect hybrid autofocus system, which, as we know, Lumix has fixed their autofocusing issue. 32-bit float internal recording, 8.5 stops of in-body stabilization, 5-axis. They found a 5th axis somewhere in the world. IBIS and active image stabilization, 1.84 million dot free angled LCD monitor, swivel screen is the translation. New generation EVF with 120 hertz refresh rate with near zero blackout. 120 hertz is wild. My monitors aren't even 120 hertz. Dual.
Your iPhone is.
It has to. It's a variable. It's not even full 120. It's variable. Dual CF Express Type B card slots. External SSD recording supported. Reworked thermal design for extended recording sessions and professional weather resistant body design. Two things. There's either one or two options here. There's two things that could be here. Lumix, either this is complete BS, right? And we just out here hoping and on a prayer. Either that has happened, or Lumix has made the best camera of all time, and somebody just got fired. One of those two things have happened. Either this is complete baloney and somebody at Lumix is laughing and like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they've been talking about this BS
they
for
mad
30
that we
minutes.
talking about this.
Or this might be true and somebody just got fired.
The engineers over at Lumix are like, will you shut up?
Phone calls are going off like, hey, you know Brandon's talking about da 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 da.
They got 255 people on the stream getting lied to.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
Brandon, are you talking or are you buying?
Bro, I will say, for a Lumix camera, L mount, I'll put a PL adapter on it as a Lumix camera. And this is, I'm going to show my bias here. If it says Lumix on the camera at $4,000, I'm buying. If it says Ari on the camera at $7,000, I want to say I'm buying, but the truth is, I'm too invested in red. But I will shoot the mess out of this camera. It will be my... What do you say? We can have sister wives. Look, we know who my daddy is and who my daddy's daddy is, all right?
We got some kids.
But we can have, little plaything on the side. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my gosh. Sean, he apologizes. Your little plaything on the side, your little side piece, that's wild.
I ain't gotta tell daddy what's happening, you know what I'm saying? I got a little plaything on the side.
I ain't gotta tell daddy who's over.
Hey, look.
Dude, that's wild work, bro. That's a wild. Dude, everything to me comes down to price point, bro.
Yeah.
So right now I'm talking. Like, I'm talking in the sense of not in like a disrespectful way. It's got to be these specs, and it has got to be this price. This price is $3,000, $3,500. Ugh, even that's high. Talking.
Yeah.
I ain't gotten what am I gonna use? An RF lens on it?
No. I mean, I get it. I mean,
It sounds incredible.
So hear me out.
So
You're not
it
as
just
invested.
needs to be incredible.
You're not as invested in
For sure.
Canon right now. So let's assume that you're not as invested, like financially. Like, take your gear out of the situation.
This is the best camera in the world. Like, bro, this is a Raptor.
This is it's
Your
not.
Raptor doesn't do this.
My Raptor does not do a lot.
Your
of this.
Raptor doesn't do this. So I'm not saying that it's going to shoot better than your Raptor. I'm just saying your Raptor doesn't do this. If this is real and it's $4,000, it's an instant buy.
Yeah, it is.
Stepdaddy.
Mommy's boyfriend.
Stepmommy.
Look. Mommy's boyfriend is the $7,000 RE. Oh, God. He just takes me to play catch. It's not a big deal.
So yeah, if this camera is real, I ain't got no cameras. This is the best camera in the world.
Bro, seriously. If this is I don't
Forget
even,
that RE Extreme.
bro. Yeah,
This is wild. This is wild work.
This is wild work. I mean, this beats everything. And what's crazy is, like, if I saw these specs, but you applied Nikon to it, or you applied Canon to it, or Sony to it, I'll be honest with you, I would have written it off immediately.
Yeah.
I would have just been like, nah, ain't no way.
You think Lumix has a shot?
If anybody has a shot, actually, I'm not gonna say if anybody, the only person who has a shot, in my opinion, of even coming close to this would be Lumix. And that's me saying, like, as a Canon shooter, as a Red shooter, as a Nikon shooter, I have the S1 II, thank you, Lumix. But in a very real way, I am putting Lumix at the highest prestige here, because to me, when it comes to who has the opportunity to really push the envelope spec-wise, and have a camera that I don't think will get crippled to death or that will get hindered in any way, bro, this one, Lumix is the brand, I think, that can push it even further than Blackmagic. And don't get me wrong, Blackmagic is up there.
Yeah.
But Blackmagic wouldn't want to make this camera because they wouldn't like how much they'd have to charge for it, because they want their stuff to be affordable. Lumix can make this camera and charge what's necessary. And, bro, the way the chivalry would go through the roof on this camera.
Blackmagic can make this camera, and they wouldn't like what they would have to charge for it?
No,
I'm just saying, though, people would get it.
Well, they would buy it for sure.
Anybody makes this camera.
And the thing about Lumix or Blackmagic, for that matter, is I think you can still be a Nikon shooter, you can still be a Canon shooter, you can still be a Nikon. Who did I miss out? Sony. You could still be any of those shooters and pick up this camera, put a PL adapter, and it would be your cinema choice.
Time out.
What?
What if this man was diabolical? And what if this is the FX3 Mark II? Daddy, I don't know you. Brandon's a Sony shooter now. Could you? We don't have time to go down that rabbit hole. Could you imagine?
No, because Sony would tell us that they know what we want, and what we want is not on this list.
Dude, Sony, I'm gonna put this on you,
bro. Everybody.
If the FX3 Mark II ain't this, we don't want it.
Oh my god.
Anyways, all right.
Y'all. Okay, so let's turn it over to y'all. We're gonna start reading the comments right now. So y'all put your comments in. What are y'all's thoughts on this? How wild are we? Are we out there? Are we just gone? Are we gone?
They have a few comments about I think if they were talking or buying.
Yeah.
But gosh,
Are we gone?
We've been talking.
Yeah,
forever.
that's why I'm moving. That's why I'm taking it from now. So Ezreal says, so this list is pretty crazy. What can be taken off this list and it still be a good camera? So that's a good question.
Everything?
No.
Yes.
What do you mean? You can't
no,
take
no, 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 no. You could literally take off. You could make it a full frame, not global shutter, and it would still be great.
No, I'm thinking what he's saying is like, how much needs to remain on the list?
That's what that's my opinion. You could literally take this entire list off and put reasonable specs, and it would still be a great camera.
Oh, so you're saying you could swap out one of anything on the list?
You could swap off all of the things, and it would still be great.
Okay,
I'll go through the list. If it's full frame, but not global shutter, but a fast readout, still be great.
Yeah.
You could take off 16 plus stops because it's not going to have 16 plus stops. It's going to have 13, 14, and it would still be great. RE color science, keep that. So real time, less support. We don't need 39. You could take that off. Give us 5, 10 at the most. If you did 4K 120, it wouldn't be pioneering, but it is an expectation at this point.
Yeah.
And you would still be great.
Yep.
The 5.1K 120, get out of here, dog. 60. And it would still be great.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
Yeah.
True.
All right.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So like you could tweak any of the things on this list,
and it would still be great.
Still amazing camera.
Yeah. So like this list, that's the reason why 2 CF Express Type B cards, give us 1, it would still be great. Now, would I want to? Yes, I would love to, but man, this would be wild work.
I don't know why my comments aren't popping up on screen, but Blue Carol says the FX2 is all you want.
Thank you, Sony exec.
And Anise said, is that how you say that?
That's wild work.
What?
That comment.
What?
It's wild work. Y'all are so mean.
He said that Sony peaked in high school. They are the quarterback who is still talking about this 5-year high school. Yeah, I made a sensor that could shoot at 12,800 in college. Nah, that's not for me.
Guys, we trying to get the condo next year.
We ain't getting,
Can y'all stop?
Bro, it ain't happening.
Can y'all stop?
We ain't getting in the condo.
Please, for us.
I've made my plea. It ain't happening.
I'm just asking y'all to be kinder, bro. That's wild work.
That is wild work.
You peaked in high school. Sony got a whole PhD. And they out here being like, you peaked in high school.
They're like, but we made PlayStation. You didn't like
That's
Return.
what they should have said.
You
They peaked in high school. They made the PlayStation. That's close to go back to making TVs, dog. That's real close.
You know what my real thought for Sony is? Go finish that third Spider-Man movie, dog. Don't talk to me about cameras until I've seen the third part of Into the Spider-Verse. Like,
that's not in a disrespectful way. We do want to see it, though.
Yeah, no, I want
When's
that
it coming
movie.
out? When's it coming out?
Bro, they keep rewriting the movie. I don't even know if they're working on it. Bro, that's crazy. Oh, my gosh.
What did Rhett say?
Rhett said, global shutter doesn't feel like Lumix to me. A global plus high dynamic range does mix always. You know, if it's not a global shutter, but it, like, oh, man, like what if they figured out a way, because now obviously with the camera this big, you have to put a fan in it.
Yeah.
If it's not global shutter, but it's kind of like the S1HII, where it's got the partial stack sensor or whatever. Mm-hmm. But so the readout is fast. I'm fine with that. Like, I think that would be fire.
Yeah.
JP says, give us the FX3 body, add Nikon's 4-inch screen. I think that is a pretty that 4-inch screen is nice, dog. Nice.
Yes.
The Sony exec popped back in, hit the thumbs down button, and then left. People are not liking what we have to say about Sony. Hey,
what did I say?
I don't know at this
point. I don't even remember.
We've been saying a lot. Dang, Sony is the new Adobe. That's crazy.
Y'all, come on.
Y'all are crazy.
Come on, y'all.
Y'all doing too much. Darrell's a Coke ambassador for Canon. Yo, Coca-Cola got more money.
Bro.
Give me some of that Warren Buffett money.
Send some checks.
Oh my gosh, bro!
When we get the dislikes, it's wild.
Yeah, no, we don't want them. But no, this is in a very real. So there's nothing on the full size HDMI. Honestly, with a camera like this, I'm almost pushing for SDI, because this is a cinema camera. Like, I don't care. I know you say.
Would it be the first mirrorless bodied camera with the SDI.
Do you count the C80?
It's a chunky boy.
Is it too chunky?
It's a little chunky.
Look,
It might not be a traditional box, but it's a chunky boy.
Yeah, bro. It is. I'm going to tell y'all right now. This camera, whether it's an S1H2 or they classify it as a cinema camera or whatever they choose to do with it, if they hit these specs, y'all, this is tapping into KX territory, Pixis territory, like FX6 territory. Like, it's doing all the things. So regardless of what the body is, because I'm not one of those people that says that a cinema camera is based off of like the body it is, like this guy over here. Derek Watson. We got a real name.
Hey, Brandon.
What?
Not that the story's over, but we gotta abide by the code.
We've had a few.
Crystal, Mallory.
Yes. Wait, where's Mallory? I didn't see Mallory. Oh, and Mallory coming in and tell you to drink water.
So Mallory, I've never seen you before, but you're talking to me like you know me.
Jarrell, if you drink water, an entire gallon of water, I'll buy you a Lumix the day it drops.
The way that Mallory sounds like she knows me.
Time out.
Do you know me, Mallory? Mallory, do I know you?
I could drink some water. Does Mallory know you, dog?
I don't know. She knows
she know
me.
you.
Man,
Hopefully she knows the show.
Hold on.
Does Mallory know the show?
I drank rich people water yesterday.
You drank rich people water?
Yeah. It was in an aluminum can. It was called like glacial drip or something. I don't rain. Was it rainwater? Rainwater? What was it?
Glacial drip.
Anyways, I was in a really fancy place yesterday, and they gave me this bottle of water, and I not a can of water, and I knew, I was like, dang, this is expensive. Then I tasted it, and it tastes like water.
She says, I normally watch through Gus, but decided to give you guys another viewer today. Then Mallory, you already know what's coming.
And Crystal
already know what's coming.
Glacial drip.
It's time to hit that button.
Hey, we gotta.
I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women.
Let's go. Shout out to the ladies in the chat.
Yes.
Glacial drip is a wild name.
Trademarked on Uncensored when we come out with our own bottled water.
Bro, I want to put it in
Glacial
a
drip.
can.
Yes.
Or a glass bottle.
Bottle.
Yeah.
That.
And the nozzle is like this big, so you turn it upside down and it just drips.
It just drips. No, I was on a shoot. And we were looking at fancy appliances that well-endowed people put in their house.
I don't.
And
just saying it doesn't change the meaning, dog.
It was wild work. A chef cooked for us, and when I tell you, I didn't recognize. Have you ever been to a place? Side quest. Have you ever been to a place, Brandon, where you didn't recognize none of the food?
Oh yeah. That's
And they're like, "Would you like something?" And I was like,
"You don't recognize it enough to even be like, I don't know if I like it or not." You can't recognize it, like, because there's certain ingredients. Like, I don't like jalapenos.
100%.
Right? So if you give me a hot dog and I see jalapenos on it, I'm be like, oh, I need to take those off.
Yeah.
But sometimes people, like, you go to a rich spot and they offer you food and you're like, I don't know what it is to know if I like it or not.
and you don't want to be childish.
Yes.
Where you put it in your mouth.
Like, you can't hit
You
it.
like wanna.
You can't hit them with the Squidward bite of the Krabby Patty where you're just like, like, you know what I'm talking about?
I did not, bro. When I tell you, I didn't recognize a single thing that they were offering me. I was just like, I'm working.
Bro, tell me why there's a few times in your life, because like you live in your own world, right?
100%.
So you're used to your food, you're used to your people that you hang out with, but let you get around some rich folks and you go, oh, there are different worlds on this planet.
There's levels.
There's levels to this.
There's levels.
And it's
I will say the dinner though,
fire.
10 out of 10.
Wow.
10 out of 10.
Wow.
10 out of 10. I had a fish. I don't know what type. Don't ask. I had a rice. It was not rice. It was not poor people rice. It wasn't white. It wasn't brown. It looked like some, like, I don't know, like quinoa, something like whatever. It's more expensive than like quinoa, like a grain.
This man over there eating caviar. He don't even know it.
And then we had some sort of steamed asparagus. And I was, taping like a reality TV deal. So it was cool.
Bro, that's so funny. Those are the best jobs.
I was like, send me 3 other plates.
Because rich people don't give you a lot.
Like, I'm like, rich people, y'all don't eat?
Bro, the way rich people eat, it's like they eat at home in secret. Like they show up full. They got to.
Yeah, seriously.
They're like, oh yeah, we how like you pregame before you go out to a bar?
Yeah.
Like people, they bust pregame like food.
Bro, also in a real way, it's like I forgot. I read Brandon's comment and I totally forgot what I was going to say.
He said Darryl was eating kangaroo knuckles.
Could you imagine, bro?
Oh my gosh. Oh God, that's so funny.
Nicholas is way behind on the stream.
Nicholas. Talking. Nicholas, fast forward, dog. We don't put ads so that way y'all can be on time with us. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's so funny. All right, so now it's so hard to follow that up. It's so hard to follow that up.
I'm sure you're going to follow it up with your favorite camera brand.
My favorite camera brand said, wait a minute, guys, we have stuff to talk about too.
Please roast us.
Sony. I swear, we ain't never going to condo. If y'all haven't heard, a lot of stuff has been dropping because it's almost the end of the year, and we probably got one more good drop season coming. It should come around
for sure.
End of October, early November. We should get one more solid set of drops. If anybody else is going to drop anything this year, we got one more coming. But the A75, gosh, like, I'll be honest with y'all. Last week, I think I said it. I thought that the A75 could actually bring Sony back this year because the A7 IV had real problems.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why the FX2 has real problems because same dang camera. I was like, A75 can be a winner. But the drama is starting to pop out about the A75 because we're getting leaked images of the actual camera and menus of the camera. Now, this is all courtesy of Sony rumors. Let me be very clear because I can tell y'all this from personal experience. When you get access to cameras early, okay? When you get access to cameras early, depending on who you're working with, like if you're Nikon and you're in the US, because apparently Matty can do whatever the hell he wants to do, you get a chaperone who walks around with you with the camera, okay? When you shoot with Nikon, they give you a chaperone. Canon just don't work with you. So when you get a camera early, most of the time, they will tell you this is pre-production software.
Yeah.
So much about the camera can change and probably will change. But in my experience, and I've had access to a few cameras early, normally 90-ish% of the camera is done. I would say. 90-ish, right?
Yeah, you ain't
giving me a camera that's only like 30% of the way there.
Yeah, for sure. We ain't gonna put a new chip in it.
Right.
Yeah.
So with that said, Sony has been allowing their cameras to be tested. It's getting hands-on and some photos leaked. We got a leaked photo that actually shows the body style. It definitely looks like they're going with the A12's body, the new dials, bigger grip, but the grip is a little bit different. We also are getting a sensor.
Yeah.
Now, we know we're getting a sensor, but the issue is somebody took a photo of, like in the Sony cameras, when you want to change your sensor readout, it'll actually tell you what the sensor size is. And somebody took a photo showing that this is a 33 megapixel sensor, which had a lot of Sony fanboys and people in the Sony rumor mill very nervous because it looks like there is a possibility that we could be looking at a A7 IV sensor being put into the A7 V, which we already know all the problems we had, but the rumors allegedly, God, please nobody sue me, is that they are trying to either pass this off as a new sensor, which what identifies it as a new sensor, different model number, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or a reworked sensor. And if you're in the Sony world right now and you have an A7 IV, or you're just looking for Sony to just innovate again, because we know Sony innovated like crazy for years.
Yeah.
In the last 2 years, it just feels like they're moving a little bit, they're a little busy with other things. I don't know, maybe making that freaking Spider-Man movie I've been waiting on. But if they come out with a A75 and it's the exact same sensor, and even if in your marketing you try to tell us it's reworked or it's, because we all know.
Oh, they wouldn't tell you though, right?
So here's my question, because we know Gerald Undone can figure it out. We know Gerald Undone can figure it out.
If he doesn't get the camera, we know.
Will he? If it is the same sensor, will Gerald Undone let us know? And is that a problem? Because it's feeling more like an A7 4A situation.
Dang.
But obviously we don't know. This is all alleged. So this is just based off the rumors we're getting right now.
People, we want to know from you, because like this is not a hit piece. This is a story.
This
that
is
is
an alleged
reported.
story. It's
an
an
alleged story. We don't know if it's true. But like, how much does it matter to you that the A75 has a brand new sensor? Because oftentimes, like, I feel like Canon used the same sensor for a lot of their cameras.
Yeah.
But how much does this mean to you? Did they use the same sensor as the A7 IV? Do you need it? Do you just need feature upgrades? Do you just need, body improvements, ergonomics, that sort of still? Or is it like you need a new sensor in this camera?
So I
just want to know from you guys.
I will speak from my perspective. My problem with the A7, my number one and really the only problem, like I made a review on the A7 IV.
Yeah.
Y'all can go check it out on my main channel. And I had positive things to say about this camera.
Yeah.
There was only one problem, and that is the readout speed. The readout speed and it overheated. Now I'll say two things. And here's the deal for me. If you give me the same sensor, I might be okay.
Okay.
Because Lumix has taught me, they've expanded my brain to say that same sensor can equal different results, right? Which is one of the reasons why I'm very itchy to get like the FX2.
Yeah.
Like I want to shoot with the FX2 because I'm like, all right, same sensor, but you can get something different out of it. So if we have the same sensor, I'm cool with it, but you better put a better chip in there, or you better figure out the readout
Like a better
situation.
processor.
You gotta tell me why you were able to keep the same sensor, because we know the image from the A7 IV is good.
People love the photos off the A7 IV.
They love the photos, the videos are great, but you run into issues with 4K cropping and you run into issues with readout speeds, which is why you have to have 4K cropping.
So if they put a better processor in there, which glory, I hope they do. There's no way that you just scrape the A7 IV off and put a 5 on. They're gonna do.
Well, the
do
body's
more.
gonna change.
Yeah, they're gonna do more.
The body's gonna
if they
get
put
a
a
pretty
better
big
processor in it, and there's no cropping on the 4K and faster readout speeds.
I think I'm cool.
Is that a big enough improvement for you?
I think that's fine for what that camera is.
Yeah.
Because to me, the bigger problem that Sony has to solve is tariffs are kicking their behind.
Yeah.
And so this camera, like the A7 III, the reason why I originally bought the A7 III back in the day, when I had the 1DX and I was like, I want some of the features that Sony's got.
Yeah.
I bought the A7 III because you could buy that camera for like $2,000. Now, obviously, inflation, A7 IV comes out,
Yeah.
$2,500. The rumors right now are saying that this A7 V could be $3 bands. And I'm just like, glory.
Is this because I don't know it well enough? What is this in their lineup?
This is their R6.
Don't do that.
The silence was deafening, dog.
Don't do that.
You
Guys,
see what I'm saying?
Guys, the R6 has been R6 Mark II. Now, obviously, we'll have to see what the R6 III comes out.
Yeah.
And its price point.
Yep.
But the R6 Mark II was $2,500, and then has been on a permanent discount for the last.
I think last time I saw
8 months?
Is it $1,899 right now?
Yeah, for the last 8 months, it's been $2,000 or less.
Yeah.
So, I mean this in a real way. Your prosumer full frame camera, bro, it needs to be in that 2 to 2,500.
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
if it's more, like, bro, Sony, you got that PlayStation money?
Eat them tariffs.
Canon's eating the tariffs.
Bro,
Y'all need to eat the tariffs, dog.
for real.
Eat the tariffs.
We know the new Spider-Man movie is being shot right now. Y'all gonna make a freaking billy off that movie. Eat them tariffs.
Eat them tariffs, because when we get our tariff checks, clip that moment from back in the day.
Oh my
Because when y'all get y'all little tariff checks, I want that to be a top 10 moment. Yeah, eat the tariffs. You only eat it for a couple more months.
Mr. Camera Junkie asked, he says, was the A7 IV sensor the problem with the camera? If not, isn't fixing everything else a good thing? So that's my point. I think that the A7 IV, I'm not sure if it was, to me, it's two deals.
Yeah.
It's sensor and processing.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like, it's one of the reasons why you can get crazy stuff out of like a Micro Four Thirds sensor.
Yeah.
Because with a Micro Four Thirds sensor, you don't have a whole lot to process.
Yeah.
It's easier for the camera, and you can get crazier stuff. In fact, a lot of people don't even know this, but like the first camera, like not first camera, but one of the first very popular cameras that actually had a global shutter was from Blackmagic.
Yeah.
It was the original Pocket.
The Pocket, yeah.
The original Pocket was a global shutter, but it was like a Micro Four Thirds sensor. It was tiny. Of course, you could do it with a Micro Four Thirds sensor. Getting global shutter to a full frame is what was challenging, and what Red did really well. And even with Red, they had to start with a Super 35 on the Komodo.
Yeah.
And then they worked their way up to a full frame with the Raptor. So I think that it is, it's the carrot and the stick. It's you can't have one without the other. You have a situation where it could be the sensor. Rework the sensor so that your existing processor can be better.
Yeah.
Or keep the sensor, but then rework the processor. But something's got to get fixed.
Yeah. I don't necessarily think that the sensor has to be replaced, but I will say, ever since that report came out, the financial report, saying they were going to spend less on R&D and spend more on recycle, reuse, reduce, like that was a diabolical insight into your company right now, because everybody's going to look at what you're doing as helping your pocketbooks for you and your investors.
But the one thing we got to remember, because we got to give them their credit,
Yeah.
they are working apparently, allegedly,
Oh, yeah.
on this like monster sensor
100%.
that
the
is
next
supposed
gen.
to be, that's supposed to change the world. It's going to see into your soul.
Yeah, I'm not talking trash on that. I'm just saying, when that moment that news broke or released, that some little podcast on the internet talked about.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
I don't know. It wasn't us.
Bunch of random black dudes on the internet. That's what that was.
Two dudes on a couch with open gates.
Yeah, that's what you get for making that joke. See, you don't even know what you're going to talk about no more. But ever since that news broke, I got you.
Now people are looking at it, like looking at them like, what are y'all doing? Why aren't y'all innovating? So with that being said, in a very real way, I would agree with you. If they fix the problems with the A7 IV, I don't think you need a new sensor, but don't keep the same problems, because if you do, it's going to feel like an FX3A.
Two dudes on a couch with open gates is a crazy thing you can say, but only after almost nearly 100 episodes. Oh my gosh. All right. So I am hoping, like I'm being real with y'all. I know we talk a lot of trash, but that's because I heard this term for the first time this week, and I love it. I feel like it represents our show really well. We are equal opportunity offenders. Anybody can get it. All right. If you don't bring a camera that's bringing that sauce, we gon' keep it real. All right. We gon' keep it real. So, in a real way, I want to say nice things about every single brand, because literally I've said this multiple times on the show, because I don't want the Sony people to think that we just bashing on them. Talk to your Lumix friends in the chat. We went in on Lumix multiple times last year, first season. because they wasn't doing it. And then once they started coming out with great cameras, we gave them their praise. And the same thing will be true about Sony. But the truth is that if the camera ain't coming with it, we got to keep it real. And so I want the A75 to be earth shattering. I want you to rock Canon and Nikon and to their core, because you are coming out with innovative tech at incredible prices, and you already have most of the market as far as like video shooters. So like keep pushing them, but like in a real way. We need Sony. We need Sony because my favorite cameras on the market today that exist are because of the FX3. So we need Sony to keep innovating. But if Sony gets lackadaisical on this,
wrong.
What?
I'm not saying this should happen. I'm just saying if they slip up, if Lumix joins the big three, it might be better for everybody. It might be not from a hate place, but from a. I don't think Sony pushed everybody in 2015, 2016. Like they pushed everyone into I feel like they led the mirrorless revolution.
Yeah,
I don't know if they were first.
They weren't first, but
they weren't first, but
they
literally
dominated
everybody
because they sold out. They stopped making DSLRs before everybody else.
100%. So in a real way, if Lumix took the torch from this point forward and said, "We gonna push it," then it might be a wake up call. I don't think that Lumix will ever outsell Sony. I'm not saying that, but if they took the Olympic torch and ran, it'd be wild work.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, so a lot of these, all these things that we talk about, like who's in first place and 9% of the market and all this stuff, like I genuinely be wondering, like, what would it look like if you took out all the big sales? You know what I mean? Like Sony has contracts with the NFL. They are the official camera provider for the NFL.
Millions.
That's every stadium. Like that's every team.
Cameras, lenses,
like, sideline, like everything.
Yeah.
So like you take that kind of stuff out. Where do these cameras really sit? That's why I love this show, because I feel like we get a pretty good pulse of where.
Don't do that for Canon.
They
all at the Olympics.
Take Best Buy.
No, you can keep the no. You can't change the mark. You can't be like NFL and then Best Buy. But Canon be doing wild work at the Olympics.
Oh my gosh! They also recently with the NHL as well next season. So that's what I'm saying. Sony's making like, hey, look, give us the NHL, give us the NFL contracts.
Brandon, don't be deceived. Bro.
Every player gets an Xbox. Every player gets a PlayStation.
Everybody got a Sony. Like when you go out on a shoot.
Yeah, you're right.
Who got what?
You ain't wrong.
Who got what?
The YouTubers did their job.
Yeah.
The YouTubers
everybody got a Sony.
Yep.
Everybody got a Sony.
Everybody got
now,
Sony.
I will say, out here in Texas, bro, we Canon shooters, bro. I've seen a lot of Canons recently. A lot.
Yeah, but you're also... here's my thing. I think if you are a photographer who shoots video...
Yes.
You went... After a certain point in time.
Yeah.
Because there was obviously a time where Canon didn't do video like all this stuff. But if you are a photographer who shoots video, you probably went Canon first. Yeah. And if you are a videographer who happens to maybe take some photos here and there, and you came up in that wave of like YouTube, then you went Sony.
Oh, for sure.
And you bought a full frame G Master lens, and you've been like me. You've been trapped ever since. You can't get out.
Yeah.
And so I do think it's I always wonder, like, it's a very hard metric to gauge, but because I think a lot of people might own something but like something better. Like I own a lot of Canon, but you cannot judge my affinity for Canon based off what I own.
That is 100% false.
No,
I'll let you have your opinion, but at the end of the day, who's got your wallet? Who's got your pocketbook?
Who's had my wallet? You're 100% right. So here's what I'm saying though. Today,
Brandon ain't talking.
I've been buying.
Been buying. Stand on business.
No, okay. So you want to stand on business? Or stand on business. Why do I own Canon gear?
Oh, I know.
Because I love red.
For sure.
And Canon was the most adaptable.
You love
for
red a lot.
I do.
Because you got so much Canon gear.
Wow. But ultimately, like, I am, gosh.
It's the perfect sister wife, bro.
Lumix?
No, Canon.
Oh.
He out here like, man, I love my wife so much. I'm going to go get me a Canon.
You wild. Wild work. This man wants me to be a Canon fanboy so bad.
No.
It ain't coming.
No, I know that your heart isn't with Canon. Like, I know that you're, although every time we be talking, you have a new Canon story for me.
Well, because you're the person I talk to about my Canon
But
stuff.
I know that your heart isn't with
Ooh, talk to you about
Canon.
Nikon stuff? You don't care.
No, that isn't true.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
back to the anyways, yeah. I know your heart isn't with Canon, but your wallet is.
Yeah. I told you, I'm in an abusive relationship. I can't get out. Oh, Mark, don't let me get started on the C50. He said, I mean, you did buy the C50. Well, I don't want to hurt y'all Canon fans.
Bro, can you at least let it come in so I can touch it?
I don't. It's a waste of time.
Nah.
It's gonna be a waste of time.
Nah.
All right.
What if it's?
Speaking of Canon, we got to move on to your daddy. The R6 Mark III might not be the only thing that is coming from Canon this year. If you guys follow the internet like we do to stay on top of all these news and things, something you might have noticed from some photos that other creators have been posting, people we know that operate around the Canon space, is that a few creators have been spotted and posting stuff about being in Japan. And more importantly, one thing that we found, somebody actually posted something from inside of the Canon factory.
Yes.
But then, for whatever reason, when we went back to go find that video, it was mysteriously gone.
Took down.
So I'm not sure what was on there, but yeah. So we know that the R6 Mark III has been rumored basically all year. And I'm under the impression that the R6 Mark III has been done for months. But because of tariffs, because Sony hasn't dropped anything, I think that the R6 Mark III has just been put on pause, because I think that the R6, the A75, the Nikon ZR, the Z6 III, and the Pixis, as far as Blackmagic goes, those are tentpole cameras for the brands.
Yeah.
Those are the cameras that once you buy it and a lens to accompany it, you might be trapped.
You might be a lifer.
That's the wedding. That's like when you buy those cameras, you got engaged. You buy 3 lenses, you got married.
Yeah.
You buy more lenses, you start having kids, and it's real hard. It just gets impossible to walk away, right? And so for me, I look at the R6 Mark III being delayed as an inevitable, because you want to drop it at the right price and when the market is where it needs to be. But we've gotten some rumors that Canon might be dropping some other stuff as well. Now, right now, I own the 35 millimeter VCM lens, and I have said this publicly, not ashamed to say it. That is probably that is my favorite photography lens that I use for video right now. I use it primarily for my real estate stuff, not necessarily for the house tours, but for like when I have a person on camera. There is something about the 3D pop of that lens when a person's on camera, looks beautiful, right?
Yep.
Here is the deal. We have been waiting for something. I have been waiting for something wider. And so we just got the 85.
Yeah.
Rumors are currently saying that we might be getting a 14. Now, I have been asking for a 16. More than happy for them to drop a 14. Same size, same weight. And if it's at a 1.4, a 14 millimeter 1.4.
Yeah.
Even if it's not 1.4. Even if it's like
2.8.
1. No. I'll take 1.8. I don't want 2.8. There's no point at 2.8. They already make a 15 to 35 2.8.
Yeah, but like, isn't it like physics?
I don't care. Figure it out. But if they get it to me at 1.8, I'll be happy with it. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, so we're looking at a new camera, a new lens, and some of the rumors are even pointing to another camera. There's not a lot of details on it, which makes me believe that it's not a camera we're going to care about. Like, it's not a camera where specs are going to be important, so it might be like a vlogging camera or something. I don't know.
Well, and this is what's tough because it's all rumors and you don't really know. But I do think, even though it's a crop body camera, if it happens to be the R7 Mark II, they're talking about making it in a premium crop.
Oh, that's
it being
right.
like a flagship sort of crop.
Yeah.
That it becomes the new wildlife and sports photographer's camera. And I do mean this. Like, when you want every bit of distance that you can get, that's the one time that a crop sensor camera makes sense. And so,
yeah, but I'm gonna say this for Canon's own sake, because I had very strong opinions about this the first time they did it.
Yeah,
when they came out with the R5 Mark I and the R6 Mark I, and they dropped them at the exact same time, I actually think that is a terrible release pattern.
Yeah,
and the same thing for even just so I'm not just dogging on one brand. Lumix just did the exact same thing with the S1HII.
Yeah.
They came out with the S1HII and the S1HII. Ask me any question about the S1HII. Truth be told,
dude,
can't answer it.
Like,
it got buried.
If it wasn't for YouTube friends getting the S1
Connor, if it wasn't for Connor,
if it wasn't for if they didn't get it,
I would have never known about it.
Never even knew that it dropped.
Yes. So as much as, like, yes, I would love to see Canon drop an R7 Mark II, because of the cameras that I own, the R7 is the camera I own the most of. I own 3 of them. So of those cameras, the R7, as excited as I would love to see what they would do with it, although I'm going to tell you, for the price, I think the R7, is, as it currently sits, is fine. So it's not a camera that I'm like, yeah, that needs to be updated. I think to drop an R6 Mark II and an R6 Mark III and an R7 Mark II at the same time is a very bad idea.
Yeah.
Just drop one and then wait and then drop the other one, because one of them will inevitably get buried.
I'll take it.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying, and I agree with you with the R6 and the R5 Mark. Well, when the R6 dropped and the R5 dropped at the same time, I don't think it was great. But I'm in a different life place now. So you drop both.
Darrell's officially rich now. So he said, no. I can buy.
Bruh. We ate rich last night. We ain't rich.
We ain't rich. We just ate rich. Oh, my
God. But oh my word, I'm just excited for both of them.
Yeah. Because
let the R6 Mark II have a megapixel upgrade. Let it have the C50 upgrade.
So that's what the rumors are currently saying, is that the sensor, because the sensor in the C50 is kind of weird if you think about it.
Yeah.
It's a weird sensor for a video focused camera.
Yeah.
But if you made it, because we know Canon R&D's their own sensors, but if you created this sensor with the mindset of saying it will do 7K open gate, which will make the video people happy, I guess. But we know we can take that sensor and throw it into an R6 Mark II. Now it's like, oh, that makes sense. Because the truth is like, we know whatever goes in the R6 Mark II will most likely end up also in the R8 Mark II. I'm sorry, R6 Mark III. That will end up in the R8 Mark II, which is, they're more affordable, open full frame sensor with the smaller battery, yada yada yada. So like, this is a sensor that from an R&D standpoint, from a financials and from their books, they're like, okay, we can put it in C50, sell bukus at a $3,000 price point, right around $3,000
for what?
For the C50? No, for $38.99.
$38.99, yeah.
$38.99 for the C50. And then we can also sell the same sensor inside of the R6 Mark II, which will probably, or R6 Mark III, which will probably end up selling for, I'm going to guess, around $25, maybe $27.99 because of tariffs and inflation. $27.99, so then it'll probably end up being really for sale somewhere around $25, $22. And then we can take that same exact sensor and then throw it into an R8 and then sell it for around $2,200 to $2,300.
Yeah.
And now you're really getting your money's worth out of that sensor, which we know that's how Canon, that's the best play for Canon.
Yeah. So let them have that sensor and let them, like you said, carry it to the R8 and keep going down. But don't put open gate in the R6 III.
Oh, you can't. They're going to blame it on the memory card or heating or something like that.
Stop, Brandon. Because if they do, don't let them put open gate in there. Don't let them put a CF Express. Don't let them put C-Log 2. Oh my goodness. We're going to have another R5C on our hands.
We have a better R5C in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. We about to have a wild working camera. I said this at the beginning of the year, and at the beginning of the year, it sounded like glaze. Canon's going to dominate 2026. Bro, the way that they are about to smack some fools at the end of this year, it's going to be wild. I'm just saying, if it happens...
I would not classify this year as Canon... Last year was Canon unequivocal dominance. This year, it has been a more balanced playing field all the way around.
Let them. Let's just wait. Because the year ain't done.
Even if you drop an R6 Mark III, that's everything that we know from the rumors
and
right now.
And the R7.
Even if you did, I don't think just because you dropped a lot of cameras doesn't mean it's dominant.
No, I'm not saying that it does, but I'm saying what they're offering in the C50, in the R6 III, and in the R7 Mark II. It's like, to me, it's wild work that you had that the year after the R5 Mark II and the R1.
I don't think it's really all that wild. I don't really think it's that wild. Because I'm going to say this in a very real way. This R6 Mark III, if it has these things, I don't think that it is looking at price for price. If it's $2,500, I'll put it at $25 just to make it easy. In a season when you had an R6 Mark II, R6 Mark III come out at this price point. And you had the Nikon ZR come out. I don't say that Canon is even dominating that. Like if we were doing camera of the year, I don't think it's dominating that bracket. I still think that the ZR outperforms that camera. Even if it may not have the same specs, price for price, I think the ZR might still take that. I'd have more. I need to think about it more.
Debo asked this question: do we even need an R6 III? The answer is yes, Debo. We don't need anything. This is all first world problems. But right now, the R6 II is at a price point that it cannot compete with the Z6 III.
Z6 III.
The ZR. It's not competing with, who else has the
S1? S1HII maybe?
Yeah, it's probably not competing very heavily in that space either.
Yeah.
The reason why this is a cutthroat price point for these camera brands is because, in a very genuine way, this is where you get on to the ramp on the highway.
Yeah.
And you stay on the highway. So this camera has to be great. And so far, the R6 II doesn't compete with those other cameras. I think Canon knows and understands that. And I think that this will be 6K. I think that it will have open gate because other cameras in its little price bracket have it. Or it technically, other things don't have it. They're a little bit higher in the 3000. So don't let them put a CF Express. Don't let them put open gate in them. Don't let it have. I don't think it's going to have triple bass. I don't think we're getting that in a mirrorless.
We didn't even get triple bass on the C50.
I don't think we're getting it. But I think that not only do we dominate's going to be a hard one.
Yeah,
but I'm going to say
what I'm saying. That's the only word I was disagreeing with.
But it's going to have features.
Will it impress? Sure.
Will it have features that no camera at $2,500 has those features?
But the
S1HII is close.
No. S1HII has those features.
I don't know how much they stripped out of it. I don't know.
It's still got open gate. It just doesn't have the open gate at 60. It's open gate at 30.
And the C50 doesn't, so it won't.
Yeah. So like I just don't see it happening.
Ain't nobody know about that camera.
But here's that may or may not be true. But here's my thing. the word dominance is the only thing I disagree with.
I agree with that.
I'm okay with, will it impress? Sure.
Yeah.
I think the A75 could still impress.
Okay.
I just say I'm looking at right now just that tier.
Yeah.
And that tier is so competitive that I don't think anybody currently dominates. The ZR has the wow factor. It has the red factor. So there's a personal bias for me.
Yeah.
But we've already, and we don't have a whole story dedicated. I'm not sure if I told you about this yet, but like there are currently rumors coming out saying that the ZR is going to get a software update before, like right when it starts to ship. And it's supposedly going to be shipping in sometime mid-October. And so a few things that are already been brought up that have been rumored or whatever is external recording through the USB-C.
Okay.
Which is going to help a lot. And so if you're changing the recording capabilities, that means you can change a lot. If you're going to make that software update, I don't think that's going to be the only one.
Yeah.
Also, there's been talk, I think Brandon Talbot in his video, he kind of like hinted at like there is a possibility of a EV, like an external EVF or something along those lines. I didn't hear any of those things, but like apparently that's something that could be coming. And as we know, a lot of the problems, quote unquote problems with the ZR minus the HDMI port are mostly software.
Yeah.
And so if they are open to doing a software update, a lot of the things that reviewers and people like myself who got a chance to shoot with the camera gave that feedback to, which I know the engineers, and I know they were telling the engineers what to fix. Like literally on my shoot, I had a problem and he got on the phone with an engineer. They solved it and they're like, okay, that's been added to the list. They've already figured out what the problem is and they're going to get that fixed.
That's dope.
So like knowing that there's going to be a pretty significant software update upon release, I don't think anybody is dominating the I'm going to say $2,200 to $2,700 price point.
Yeah.
Nobody's dominating that one. So like when it comes to the camera of the year this year, is there a chance that the camera of the year will come from that category? Very possibly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But who has a unequivocal, like who has it? I don't think anybody has it yet. And I think we're going to have to wait till the end of the year to fully understand.
100%. I'm just excited.
Oh, I'm excited too.
I'm excited for what it could be. Because
well, it's a Canon camera. I would expect you to be.
Well, no, but like the segment.
Yeah.
The segment. Because I feel like before, the segment was like 4K, 24 megapixel camera.
Yeah.
And now it's like people out here cutting
6K. Yeah. Open gate.
I was about to say that on live.
Yeah. No, they going for
Get
it.
demonetized.
Don't do that. We don't even run ads, but don't do that. I don't need any. We don't need no strikes. So yeah, it is going to be an interesting season. I am so excited for this final drop. I'm also just excited because like once all the drops are done, you can kind of really start making decisions. Like I tell most people don't make any like hard decisions. But like we're getting close to the end of the year where it's like, all right, let's start making in some hard decisions, and we'll get a chance to see like, you know, we're getting closer to Black Friday. Some good sales might pop off. How sales will work if the tariff stuff isn't taken care of yet, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Black Friday, they're like, we're down to original pricing by now.
For one day.
Yeah. But
I make some hard decisions.
yeah, well, I know.
We already made it.
We both are making some hard decisions.
We made some hard decisions already.
Next
we ain't
week,
waiting. We're telling you guys what to do. We're doing something completely different.
Yeah, do as we say, not as we do. Next week, we might have a fun What's in the Box segment.
We're just like you, where we're like, we struggle with this gas, bro.
Yeah, nah.
We struggle with this gas.
It's a real deal problem.
So we got wisdom for you, and we got no discernment for ourselves.
It's easy to tell other people how to make right decisions.
You know what,
just
guys?
hard to walk it
Don't
through.
buy nothing this week. Come back next Friday and see what we bought.
Oh my gosh, when's it come in? Monday. Ooh. Are you going?
We've been loaning. We've been loaning for a while. We've been getting loans. We might have something that we've been talking about for a little bit.
Little bit. Look, just a little bit.
Since December of last year.
just like just a little.
Just a little time.
Just
little time.
All right, Darryl. Do we have one more? No. actually, well, I guess we could talk about the one thing that, because I did roast them pretty hard last week. In case y'all did not know.
Oh my God. You're going to make time to trash them.
We got like 2 minutes. We got like 2 minutes.
We're going to extend the show 15 minutes just so we can talk trash.
You know what? All right. Just so y'all know, GoPro made something.
No, I will say this. GoPro, the footage you shot on this camera, S tier.
S tier.
S tier.
S tier.
I hope that
What are the chances they didn't shoot that with a GoPro, though?
they shot it with the Insta3. Just
Look,
kidding.
I'm going to tell you, the one thing I am excited about
It
with this
looks
GoPro,
incredible.
It looks incredible, and people been ripping off GoPro for years.
Yes.
It's about time they start ripping off other people. Y'all didn't see? They ripped off the whole change of the lenses.
Yeah.
The new way that the cameras attach. GoPro, I know you've been playing a clean game for a long time. Like what they say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah.
You better rip them off.
This is F1, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta,
You about your stock price is low.
dude.
They fighting for their life.
Is this the right? Okay, Kels. Is this the right camera to come out with right now? When your stock is $2.51? Do people want a 360? Now, I will tell you.
Well, it
guys,
wasn't just a 360. They came out with a regular action camera too.
They came out with a little action.
I said a regular. I didn't say little. That's disrespectful. Why are you so rude?
Is this the right one? I will say, I was not a fan of 360 cameras. They're cool, they're whatever, they're great for BTS. I started using yours more recently, and I love it just for the low quality nature of it. It looks like, what do they call it? UGI, user generated content, UGC content.
Looks like an iPhone.
Yeah, it looks like an iPhone. I do like it for that.
It gives a certain level of authenticity.
Yes. I will say the GoPro 360 MAX2, whatever, it's not camera, but it's in this weird place of not a mirrorless camera, but not cell phone footage.
Yeah.
And so that's a dope space to carry in, because my only question marks is low light for this camera. Because all of these shots were in the daytime.
Yeah.
If this is appropriately priced, and I mean this, if it's appropriately priced,
well, this
and
is
the
out
image
now,
is
right?
as
We
good.
got the price. Do we have the price? $500.
$500. If you come down on that price, and your image is good in low light, this could be a buy. For me. I'm being honest.
Down on your price.
I need the Black Friday deal. I need the no taxes Black Friday deal. But
Right.
I mean this in a real way. 360 cameras are incredible for freaking BTS.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. My problem, I've always wanted to use 360 cameras. Workflow is my issue. I need to be able to drag the file from the SD card into my project folder, bring that into my editor, and it just work inside my editor. I don't want to have to stitch nothing. I don't want to do nothing. I just literally shoot everything else.
Oh, it's been a while since you had to stitch.
That's what I'm saying. But what you got to do is go through their app to export, because on their export is when they stitch.
You want too much. You're gonna have to have Final Cut or Premiere or DaVinci build something into their software, and
That's
I don't
exactly
know they will.
what I'm saying. They don't need to do it. GoPro do it.
Oh, like a plugin?
Yeah, like a plugin.
Yeah,
Just like with Red. Like when you want to shoot Red inside of Final Cut, you got to go to Red, download their plugin, and then the files work, right?
Yeah.
I want the same.
Stop designing apps.
Yeah, don't design your own app. Create a plugin that works with the existing editors. Because if I got to go from camera to your app, from your app to my editor, that extra step in the middle keeps me from buying 360 cameras. So whenever they figure out that, and it's a simple workflow, I'll buy a 360 camera again. Till then, I'm cool.
Yeah. Nah.
Gucci snakes, I'm out.
Nah, I'm good. I don't like the workflow, but
I ain't gonna do it.
it's worth it to have the footage
Well, for some.
for some people.
All right. Well, we gave GoPro 5 minutes, and I think that's exactly what they deserved.
Dang. Let's see if they still at 251.
No, they probably just dropped to 249 because two random dudes on the internet was talking trash about them.
If we made their stock drop, that'd be wild.
We got that Elon Musk energy where this man was like,
Dang, 226.
I told you.
But they up. They're down from last week, but they're up 2%.
Bro.
Dang.
Bro, they
How are you surviving? Well, I mean, obviously it's not about.
because they just keep making the same camera over and over again with a new skin.
Gosh, that's wild. That's wild work.
They got no R&D they got to pay for.
Hold on. You dropped a whole camera and your stock is down from last week? Dang.
That's what happened. I mean, we said that was with Apple. Well, no, actually, normally what happens is when you announce, your stock drops.
Yes.
And then when it actually starts selling, assuming that the sales are good, your stock should go up.
Dang.
So, I mean, you know, rich people, what did I hear? The stock market is a gauge on the emotional state of rich folks. That's what I was told. So people buy and sell stocks, not just rich folks, but like people buy and sell stocks based off emotions.
We should make
You
this.
feel good, you buy stocks. You feel bad, you sell your stocks.
Hey guys, we should start this here on Uncensored. What are those meme stocks?
Let's all buy bro. This
Doge,
hold on.
Doge,
You're talking about.
This is not financial
Bitcoin.
advice. Do
You're
not
talking
sue
about
us.
Bitcoin. No, we should not do what Jarrell's asking us to do.
No. Hypothetically, guys, we're just talking out loud.
No, so you should
We
stop
should
because what you're
run-
doing is illegal. What you're talking about is illegal.
We should not run up. We should not run up GoPro stock and sell it.
You
Shouldn't do that. But if we're not going to do it,
I know this.
We
this
should not
channel
do
is
it on
technically under my
Friday,
name, but
September
I
26th
need the
at 1:30
FCC and the IRS to understand that this is the live taping, and I in no way endorse anything that this man has said.
I said we should not.
I do not want to align myself in any way with anything that this man has just said whatsoever. Bro, I don't even want them to audit me because you saying foolishness. Do not. I'm
trying to get an R1 dog.
This man gonna be taking photos in prison.
Wall Street bets for cameras. Exactly.
Oh my God.
We can all not get rich quick at the same time. That's illegal.
You cannot orchestrate an attack on on a certain stop.
I'm not attacking it. I'm saying
no, it isn't. It is an attack.
It's an attack if you buy it?
No, because it's like insider trading.
Oh. Guys, don't do that.
You gotta be, bro. I'm not. Bro, the way I have sunk into this couch because I don't want to get arrested. I'm not even on the show, y'all. Y'all can't.
Bro,
see my
if
face.
they didn't put Hawk 2 in jail, we good.
We just got to say what we're doing is. Oh, that's what we should do. You want to get rich quick? We're gonna start a uncensored meme coin.
Oh my gosh, that sounds diabolical. I got no problem not messing with the stock market, bro. So many people have been burned by them meme coins, bro. That feels diabolical.
Now you should go to jail with an uncensored meme coin. Or what was the other one? Let's sell some NFTs. Oh my god!
Yeah, we just need to become senators.
Yeah. Oh.
And then we'll be good.
All right, we're not going political.
Diddy coin.
Diddy coin. Lex, that's hilarious.
Guys, I'm not buying in the chat.
Yeah, we're not
buying.
We're not talking and we're not buying. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, y'all, we hope y'all enjoy y'all's weekend. Get out there, shoot something dope. Don't spend all your money on one camera. Spend it on a couple lenses. And Jarrell, any last word for the people?
Jarrell Pelosi.
That's actually a good way to go out.